Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri, and is the world's first single barrel only liquor store. This store is owned and operated by Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot. Get signed up for their email distribution list to find out when the store will be opening, what their hours will be, and most importantly, what they will have in inventory at abvbarrelshop.com. We are also sponsored by The Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers a fully customizable carrying case that allows you to take your favorite distilled spirits or cocktail ingredients with you. Whether you're looking for yourself, a customized gift, or logo items for your business or event, The Bar to Go can help. Check them out at thebartogo.com. Use the number 2 when you type out The Bar to Go. Did you know Neely Family Distillery now ships its popular distilled spirits directly to you? To order, simply call 859-394-3258. Tell them the ABV Network sent you. And now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, I have a special guest. I'm here in Fairbanks, Alaska with my brother-in-law, Jeff Brooks. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, man?
Good, how about you?
I'm doing good. So excited to talk to you. So I knew that you guys had bought, a general store. And I also knew that there was alcohol in there. But in my mind, it was kind of just literally like the basics. I would have thought it would have been like Jim Beam White Label, Maker's Mark, and Jack Daniels, like truly like the staples of whiskey, as I put it. But in reality, you had a nice little variety there. I saw you had Booker's and Baker's, some other cool stuff. So tell us a little bit about the place, how long you've had it, and that type of thing.
Oh, we got it in May of 2018. And when we got it, it was pretty run down in the liquor store. And you're right, if you would have came then, that's what you would have seen is the basics.
Right.
And we've slowly tried to add what we call top shelf liquors to the top shelf. And
no, it was nice to see. And, I thought you also had a nice variety for the space that you've got. The variety is nice. There's a lot of distilleries represented. You had, Old Forester and, you name it. There was a lot of different things there. So it was pretty good. You have quite a dedication to putting cool things out. So that's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, you got to credit the sales people too, because they bring the ideas and
yeah. And the funny thing is, you and I were talking, and one of the most coveted bourbons out there is Blanton's, and you guys do get that. But tell us the story, because it's different everywhere. So tell us about Alaska, how often you can get Blanton's in and that type of thing.
They allocate one bottle per store in Fairbanks.
Yeah,
per month.
Yeah, so one per month.
So one per month, and that's if they have it in stock.
Okay.
So we order it every week, regardless whether we got it that month or not.
Right.
Hoping that the person in the warehouse screws up and doesn't see that we had gotten it.
Yeah.
They haven't screwed up yet.
There's hope that one
pretty much on that once a month deal.
This person is far too good at their job. That's the problem.
Yes.
If they get somebody else in the warehouse, you'd think they'd go on vacation or something like that at some point and get someone else.
We've been lucky. Get one like on the 29th of April, and then get one the 1st of May. But that's only because that's what they had. They had the
that's
shipment.
how it worked out. Yeah.
But then I didn't get it for 2 months after.
Really?
That.
Yeah. You were feeling pretty good in that short little window, but then it was like, and then you had to pay for it and that. So, yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. And then you and I have spent a little bit of time going around and doing some bourbon hunting, and it's been pretty good to us. I mean, we got Colonel E.H. Taylor, small batch and single barrel, and then we even saw a Little Book on the shelf, which just amazed me. Little Book was out there still.
Oh, that was it. Where did we see that?
Yeah, that was at the fancier one. It's
Devora's.
Like
Devora's fine wine.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool to see, because that's an event that's it usually takes a couple days to get out to all the stores. So I want to say in St. Louis, it's a couple-day event, and that's it. Whatever store gets it, it's a one-day event for them, and then that's gone. And then, as it rolls out across the city, it's just there and gone. So here we are. Ours comes out usually in August or early September, and it's done by the end of whatever month it comes out in. So it was pretty cool to see 3 bottles sitting there on the shelf.
And it'd be interesting to know how much longer it takes for that to get to the Alaska market than the St. Louis market. Yeah, we'll have a good measure of that. You and I will keep in touch better now that we both have this bourbon thing. When I realize how you're doing the liquor store, it'll be fun to say, okay, it's landed here in St. Louis. When do you guys get it? Right.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right, what we'll do next, let's take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking more about bourbon, what's going on in Fairbanks, Alaska. We'll do that in just a few. Let's talk about the people who make these shows happen. First up is the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is owned and operated by Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot in the greater St. Louis area. It is the most unique shopping experience in the world of bourbon, as the ABV Barrel Shop only focuses on single barrels. We aren't open just yet, but our plan is to have the most diverse single barrel offerings from our many friends in the world of bourbon. By signing up for a weekly email, you will know our entire inventory we have on hand. In addition to single barrels, we'll have a tasting bar and a gift shop featuring logo merchandise for both the shop and the ABV network, as well as a full curriculum of bourbon education classes. Additionally, we'll use the gift shop to feature products from our partners in the world of bourbon, companies like Art Eatable Chocolates and Old Man Bay Signs. Head over to ABV Barrel Shop to sign up for our email and text distribution list so you can stay in the know. Hi, this is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network. We're sponsored by the Stave and Thief Society. This is where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge a bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my Executive Bourbon Steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification program available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Okay, let's talk about Neely Family Distillery. In 2018, I met Royce Neely at an industry event. He started appearing on our shows, and we became friends during my frequent visits to Kentucky. Today, he's leading the way for young distillers making their mark on the bourbon industry. A visit to Neely Family Distillery combines family history, a look at what makes their products unique, and of course a tasting through their whiskeys, moonshines, and creams. Check them out at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com and visit them in Sparta, Kentucky.
Hello, this is Matt Rainey, and you are listening to the Bourbon Daily. One day when I grow up, I'm going to grow a big boy beard, just like Colonel Steve.
All right, welcome back. We are here at the Bourbon Daily. I'm with Jeff Brooks, my brother-in-law in Fairbanks, Alaska. We're at his home right now, sitting at his kitchen table. Nice place you got here, man.
Thanks.
How long you been here? You guys have been here a while, right?
20 years.
20 years, yeah.
In this house.
Yeah, goes by quick, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, here celebrating. Both of your sons have now graduated high school now, so that's kind of cool. Different phase in their lives as they head off to college and stuff like that, and you don't know exactly what they're going to do, but it's exciting times. You guys, and I know the boys have gone to college, have gone out of state and all that, but now you'll be kind of like official empty nesters, as they're both in school, and then they'll come back fill the nest and yes, fill the nest and do some things. But it's fun for me to be here. I haven't been here in a while, but see them, and they both have jobs now. It's kind of fun just seeing them. It's weird as an adult seeing people that since the day they were born and now turning into adults themselves. That's a weird phase when you get to that in your life, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. And when you come home and they're like, "Where are you at?" "Oh, I'm at work."
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't have to take you to hockey practice or
right.
a band recital or a school function or." Yeah,
you suddenly realize it's a different phase going on in your life too. So yeah, but that's pretty cool. So what are your customers like that come in? Do Do you know, are they brand loyal, Jeff? That they come in and they always buy the exact same bottle? I know you were talking there's someone like that, or does someone like want to try different things and kind of challenge you to get different stuff in and things like that?
Some of them will try different things, but most of them are pretty brand loyal for the Valley customers.
Right.
But then when you bring some of that the higher end whiskeys in, or like the Blantons, you got the followers that they know what day my delivery comes in, so they think they got to be there that day because they think that's the day the bottle's coming out. But I leave it on my desk and put it out on whatever day I feel like.
I love the fact you do that. You know, those people, and we can rip on those people because nobody in bourbon likes them, you know, bourbon collectors and stuff like that. There's people that will follow those delivery trucks around and then expect the store owners, because they're in the store when they know when it hits, that they want to then buy it. And that's not right. No, that's not good for anybody.
I won't even tell them if it came in over the phone. If they call and ask, you got any Blantons? I guess you're going to have to come look.
Right. Yeah.
I never put it in the same place.
Yeah.
I always move it.
Yeah. You put it out randomly. You said kind of trying to hide it sometimes.
Yeah, I've put it all the way in the top, pushed it as far back as it'll go on the shelf. And I'm 6'2", so I can reach pretty far back. But
yeah. So
but they look, they dig, they pry.
Yeah, it's funny to think about. And then, you know, what I love about the city, there's a little club even. So there's a club, and you get members of the Fairbanks Whiskey Club. They kicked me out, by the way. I don't get to be a member. I can't even see the Facebook page. They kicked me out because I'm not a resident. I'm just trying to talk whiskey with fellow whiskey fans, and they said you can't be here.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to the man.
I didn't. If I was causing problems or being a jerk, I get that. People drive me crazy on Facebook too. I wish a lot of people would get kicked out of Facebook groups.
Right. But I was just surprised, you know, because you were trying to
get together.
You put that thing out. Hey, you guys all want to get together and just talk bourbon one time, and then you get kicked out. I guess they didn't want to talk to you.
Yeah. So I tried, but that's some funny stuff. But yeah, hopefully they'll rethink that and allow me to come back in.
Well, if they put something together, I'm going to make sure I go.
Yeah.
I'll complain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if people are being good, why not? Especially when they're visiting and have family in town. I mean, I have family within their group, the region that they're talking about, Interior Alaska, but they wouldn't allow me to be in.
Right, especially if there's a chance of bringing some other stuff in that Fairbanks doesn't have.
Yeah, that's what I thought, would be fun to talk to those guys and what they look for, and then tell them, about the stuff that I see, and then we could kind of just share information. It's good recon, I thought, to be able to share, exchange information about what, the bourbon was like down there versus here and that type of thing.
Right, because they always take pictures of every vacation they go on and what they bring back.
Yeah. So, they're out there bourbon hunting just like that. I like the idea of hunting bourbon around here. So, you and I, there's a couple more stores we got to hit too, don't we?
Yeah, we hit all the little ones. Now we'll go to the big box stores and see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see if we have some more good luck. So I certainly enjoyed getting some of those cool things that we've had so far, and we'll see. We know that one thing that you have to do based on that is ask, because sometimes it's behind the counter. So yeah. We found that you walk in, you look at the shelf, and that may or may not mean anything until you go to the counter and say, what do you got? And then sometimes it's like nothing, and then other times it's like, well, we got this.
Yeah, two of the places had it the one place had it hidden back in a room.
Yeah.
Like she brought it out to look at and then took it back in the back room.
Yeah. So, the deals can be had, which is kind of cool. I always feel like there's no opportunities to find, cool things like Colonel E.H. Taylor on the shelf anymore, and to be able to come here and find that, it's exciting. It's really cool. So it's been a fun part of the vacation, and I look.
Of course, now there's no more of that on the shelf at any of the small stores.
No, we've cleaned that out. Yes, absolutely. So maybe this is why I'm kicked out of the Facebook club. Yeah. So
he just comes in and buys all our booze and leaves.
Yeah, so maybe I did deserve to get the boot on second thought here. So, but it's been fun. I look forward to to talking with you. I know that you guys, you and my sister both. You're entrepreneurial in nature. You'd always look to expand. The ideas are, it's always out there. If an opportunity would come up to buy another store or to do something else, you guys would jump at it. So you could potentially expand what you're doing and become an even bigger player in the area.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it might be interesting to see, and you and I'll definitely keep in touch, and I'll let you know what's hot and what to be on the lookout for, and it'll be a cool thing. I'd love to see your store. I was amazed, just blown away by what I saw there, and I think that you can, with some knowledge, even know the right questions to ask when your sales reps come in to make sure that you're getting all the good stuff, which is cool.
Yeah, adding some more.
Yeah, you'll be a bourbon hotspot, or as we call this is bourbon talk now. Your store, is probably already considered a honey hole, and but we can make it even better for you. So the honey hole is those hidden things that people don't like to talk about. They don't want you to know what the good stores are because they want to go and shop those. They don't want the rest of the world to know. So.
Yeah, it's funny. The Fairbanks page puts all the big stores whenever they get something in, but you never see my store.
Right.
They come in and
everyone thinks it's their secret little gem.
You'll see a picture of the bottle, but you won't see the store name.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, well, we'll wrap this one up, my friend, as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Anything you want to share, social media, webpage, plug for your store, whatever you like is no problem. I
got a Facebook page at Goldstream General Store.
Okay,
but that's about it.
Goldstream General Store on
really
Facebook.
Out there.
Yeah, that's enough though.
I've been real lucky just in the little community that I'm at. I'm pretty regular customers and.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of cool. What's neat about your store is it is part of the community. When you're talking community, you've got people and then you've got entities that make up the community. And you guys are an important part of that because it's where. Some people, that's the only place that they shop. So literally all the goods that they buy come through your store. So it's a nice variety. It's a neat place to go. I loved going in there and seeing what you got going on. It's just a cool place. So check it out. And by the way, the bourbon's not too bad either. All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out because everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. And don't forget about the Barrel Shop. We have the ABV Barrel Shop coming soon. It looks to be open in July, so check out abvbarrelshop.com for more information. Jeff, thanks so much, my friend. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, for our audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
See ya.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro has a full line of products to help the home distiller. Whether you want to experiment on the stove in your kitchen or you're looking for a bigger setup in your backyard, owner Russell Creed and his team can help. They have multiple still offerings, accessories, and even grain from their partners at Goldstone Mill to assist you in making whiskey on par with your favorite distillery. They can also help you with some fabricated parts you probably can't make yourself if you are attempting a DIY still project. Learn more or order your still or parts at moonshinestillpro.com. Another friend of ours is the Goldstein family at Goldstone Mill. The Goldsteins offer a variety of heritage and heirloom grains to make the finest whiskeys in the world. Plus, they are more than just a grain company. They are truly consultants to make sure the grains they are providing to you or your business meet your highest expectations. Additionally, they work with mills around the country, ensuring shipping is as low as possible for their customers. If you're a distillery, brewery, or even doing this at home, Goldstone can assist you. Check them out at goldstonemill.com, call them at 217-254-6613, or check in via email at hello@goldstonemill.com. Last but not least is the ABV Barrel Shop. While we don't get to play in the allocated bourbon game because we aren't selling the other products you have to do to get those, we do have access via our friendships in the bourbon industry to some really cool stuff. Have you ever seen your favorite craft distiller selling some really cool limited offerings only in their gift shop? I'm talking things like the hazmat offering Distillery 291 did for their 10th anniversary, or Neely Family Distillery's upcoming Papaw's Birthday Barrel. They don't have enough of it to send it out to distributors, so they only sell it via their gift shop. Well, companies like Distillery 291 and Neely Family Distillery have agreed to sell us 2 or 3 cases of these offerings moving forward, meaning our store will have the access to some of the rarest whiskeys in the world. Way more difficult to come by than the allocated bourbon offerings with a national release. Yes, they will be extremely tough to come by, but if you're a customer of our store, you'll have a chance to get them. Get signed up for our email or text list over at abvbarrelshop.com so you don't miss out.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.